Yeah.
Sick.
Bet.
All right, man. We're not.
Welcome back to LoyalTzzz podcast. I'm here with Barbara Romanov. How are you doing?
Good. Hello, everyone. My name is Barbara Romanov. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. What particular genre do you stick to with music?
So I'm still at the beginning of my career, but lately I've been sticking more to pop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you've been doing like collaborations with people?
Yeah. So yesterday I worked in a collaboration that was more R&B mixed with pop. I'm not like set in stone in pop. I'm just exploring styles, but for now I'm like in a dreamy pop retro kind of vibe.
So do you consider yourself like diverse?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah, I've noticed that's very popular now, and people don't stick to just one genre. They explore all different types.
Yeah, life is too short to stick to one genre.
What inspired you to start doing music?
It's kind of funny because I never thought I was going to be a singer. So when COVID happened, I had my business because I do eyelashes. I'm a cosmetologist. Sorry, I feel like I'm saying a lot of
No, you're good.
So then the earthquake happened. Were you here? Okay, so there was an earthquake. And I never experienced that. I'm from Brazil.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
Was it crazy?
It was, I mean, everybody that is used to earthquakes, it wasn't bad. But to me, like, it really caused me some PTSD. I was anxious.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know what to do. So I do try to approach more holistically to fix, like, my mental health and anxiety and depression. So I did research. And I read a lot of books. And I read a book that said that any creative activities such as singing, dancing, anything, sports, you know, like activates this vagus nerve. It's very boring nerd talk, but I have to say it.
No, this is interesting.
Yeah, so it activates your vagus nerve, and it's as little as like 10 minutes a day combats anxiety and depression and mental health problems like twice as effective as medication. Really? So initially I started just to help myself, and I had a really good coach to start with, and she was the one who was like, you should really explore this. Like, I'm very impressed with your singing. So then I hired more coaches, and then I started just going for it, and I feel like brings me back to life. It puts me in a better mood if I'm not feeling good. Like, I just really like how healing music can be, and nobody really talks about that. Like, a lot of people do, but not a lot, you know?
So what made you take the step from just singing to do that to singing as an artist? Like, going from just singing for fun to, you know, diving into being an artist.
Things weren't working out very well in my salon. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, my landlord wasn't really being the best. So I figured I could keep fighting this, or I can go back home and I can still work less for the same money.
Yeah.
And be able to have time for my music, for studio, and to just invest in myself. So I really wanted to do that because it creates a more solid foundation for me. Versus having a salon. To me, that didn't work out. I just like creating too much. I had too much fun creating, so yeah.
So, what made you come to the U.S. initially?
So my whole family moved. My sister was going through a divorce, and she needed help. I was fresh off high school, so it was kind of a win-win that I got to stay with her. I helped her with her kid, and that initially was why we moved. And then we just stayed because we were able to get documentation and like everything.
So it was like, did you have like a big culture shock coming here and like a lot of crazy, like, wow, this is what it's like here compared to there?
Yes, but do you mean like for good or bad?
I guess both. Like, what would you say are like some cons of here to pros compared to Brazil?
Oh God, I'd rather start with the pros so people don't eat me off alive, you know? But I really like, so the things I really like about not just Utah but United States is that it is much safer than Brazil.
Yeah.
Even the rougher areas here are still a little bit safer. I mean, I don't want to sound ignorant because I've met people from all over, but at least where I'm from, I really like how we are in Utah, so people are extra nice. It's kind of the bubble.
Yeah.
You know, they're extra nice, they're extra welcoming. So that helps. That was a good culture shock. But yeah, mostly just I feel safer here. Yeah. And I feel like there's more opportunities here. It may not seem like it for the people that were born here.
Yeah.
But for people that moved out of the country, it's like, it's insane. It's insane that I can do eyelashes and literally pay my bills and just be independent, because in Brazil they wouldn't really pay much
for eyelashes.
Yeah, for anything, to be honest. Like, I kind of feel lucky that I have the opportunities here, although it's competitive and it's rough, and I get it, but they're still available here.
Yeah.
You know?
What would you say the cons are?
Gosh, I feel like the cons are just that people tend to be a little colder.
Yeah.
So it's hard to read the vibe. Like, sometimes people are really welcoming. I'm a huge hugger. So sometimes people are really like, oh yeah, let's hug. And other times people are more like stiff.
Yeah.
And very reserved, which is okay. And I feel like cons too is that I feel like in here people don't really see how good they have it.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I don't want to be that person, because obviously they never experienced what I experienced, for me to be like, oh, like you're complaining.
Yeah. Their heart is hard.
If it's hard to them, it's hard. But I usually don't see it that way, and I wish I could like open people's eyes and be like, oh my god, no, like there's so much that you could still do, you know?
Yeah. People a lot of times, especially here, well, not just here, but they take what's bad that's happened to them and be like, oh, this is my excuse to not do anything with my life. Which is ridiculous. I would think those hard times would drive you and motivate you to do big things in your life, you know?
Yeah.
Would you say it's been like easy or hard, like getting into the music scene in Utah?
It's a mix. It's, when it comes to the community, it's been really nice. It's been easy. But you have to be careful just with like people's work ethics.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that take advantage of small artists that they don't know better, and then they try to exploit people like me. Like, I'm a small artist.
Yeah.
And best thing that I've learned is to just keep it to myself, you know, because I don't like drama.
Yeah.
So I usually just keep it to myself. But I would say that it was easy because of the support I've had by doing the collabs and having like new friends in the industry. But also it has been challenging finding people with good work ethic to keep creating. But I never quit. Like, I'm always looking for people. I'm always asking, because I also understand that people have their lives aside.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to stop.
Yeah.
You know, I can't kill my momentum.
You seem like a very like keep busy person. Like you work out and do your job and music and all this stuff and keep yourself busy.
Yeah, I try to maximize a lot of my time. So Running from the Pain is a song that I wrote about basically keeping yourself as busy as you can to avoid like feeling whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
But I've always been hyper functional since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I kind of just keep going, and I do go to the gym every day, because to me that's for my mental health and for my well-being. So that's a must. I don't skip. And then obviously I have to do my clients for money, and then music is just, I'm still at the beginning, but I use some of my days to just create, go to the studio. So yeah, it's pretty busy. Sometimes I don't get days off, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Use up all your time in a positive way, you know?
Yeah, investing in yourself.
Yeah.
It's what you can do.
So you've been working at a studio here in Salt Lake, right? Have you like explored a lot of studios, or just kind of stuck with one? Or
no, I've been in quite a lot of studios. I have been to a few in Salt Lake City, and then some of my projects that I'm releasing this year, they were done in California, in Orange County. That was fun too. It was a good, different experience, especially out of the bubble.
Yeah.
And I feel like the songs turned out really well. I had this guy named Aaron and Joe. They were both really wonderful to work with, and they helped me out to create some really good songs for my portfolio. So that was a fun experience. But the studios here, yeah, I've been to quite a lot. Lately, I'm going to Hive Minded.
Yeah. Do you think you would want to do like other things in music that are like on social media, like content creating or like vlogging or any of that?
I'm always down for that if people are wanting that.
Would you pursue that though? Like, be a TikToker or
oh no, I don't do TikTok.
Oh no,
I don't know. I couldn't get into it, and everybody gives me shit. I still post a little bit, as much as I can. I should probably get more into it. Follow me on TikTok.
I feel like since obviously here, when people hear your accent or whatever, it's interesting to them. So I feel like any social media app, if you were putting yourself out there a lot, I feel like people would follow you and like catch on.
Yeah,
like,
I might explore that, because I do modeling as well.
Oh yeah.
But that I do just gigs. If people hire me, I go, and I love those too. They're really fun. So I feel like I could vlog. Maybe not all the time.
Yeah, people might. I mean, a lot of people like different things. People might like to see, your daily experiences with that.
Yeah,
maybe
I might do that.
Yeah, you should try.
Maybe do a busy day where I have a studio and a bunch of stuff going on, so it's not boring for people.
I mean, you're good at talking to people and being confident, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. What was I gonna say?
Okay, what do you think of that? If you guys want a vlog, put it right here.
Yeah.
Let me know and go follow me. Like, I'm gonna promote myself.
I was gonna say, is your accent stronger, or because I notice a lot of people that have accents when they sing, it's less strong.
Sorry, I forgot to say, like, I laughed really loud. If anything cut out.
I'll turn the volume down.
Sorry, what was your question?
So I've noticed, like, people with accents when they sing, it's like their accent less shows. It's more of like an American accent. So I wonder, is yours like stronger or less strong when you're singing?
It tends to be stronger, but working with a lot of producers and getting to know a lot of people in the industry, I got help with how to pronounce things.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I have to pronounce it way differently than what I would do in order to sound with less accent. But I'm still working on it. I feel like I still have an accent, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, it works.
As long as it's not too strong and overpowering, that people can still focus on the music, I feel like it's good.
Yeah, and I think the accent will work in all different like avenues of it, like your music, the accent's cool, content or vlogging or TikToking or whatever. So what made you choose Utah? Like why did the family come here?
So I unfortunately grew up Mormon. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Sorry for the unfortunate comment. If you are from the church, I super respect and love the shiz out of you, but I can't be a part of it. There you go. But yeah, so my entire family was part of the church, so it was a no-brainer. My sister was going to BYU.
Oh, really?
So we moved straight to Provo. It was okay. And then eventually when I turned 18, I was like, okay, I tried, it's not for me, and I got out of it. But I still have to respect, because I still have family in the church. So I try to be as respectful as possible, but that's why they chose Utah. It's because of the church. That
makes sense. If there was like a famous like mainstream artist that you could collab with, who would it be?
Damn. Hey, I think I would collab with Austin Giorgio.
Okay.
I met him before, so I'm biased, but he's really good, and he does some slower paced, kind of spicy, very passionate. Like, I love his lyrics and the way he writes and sings. So I feel like we would sound really good together. And then I met him at his show at Kilby Court.
Oh, really?
He was really nice, really encouraging. So I'm like, okay, like, I like that energy. So I think one of the artists that I would like to collab would be definitely him.
Do you think, like, once you are, like, bigger in the music scene that you'll be traveling a lot, or like staying here? Do you think you'll do a lot of tours and shows, or just keep it to like streams, like streaming the music?
I prefer doing shows, but I started performing this year, so I haven't done a whole lot. I'm still gonna do more. I have a headliner coming up. I'm still having to solidify the details, so I'm not gonna say too much here just in case.
Yeah.
But definitely if it's an option, yes.
I'm trying to think of all my questions. Today, I was up all night in Salt Lake City till like 3 a.m. downtown. Do you go like to the clubs or anything down there, or do you?
I go sometimes with girlfriends and stuff, but I'm honestly a homebody.
Really?
I usually play video games.
Oh, really? You're a gamer.
And watch anime and do the cozy stuff,
Yeah, my friend, I was telling him that you talked to that one guy at the meet about this anime stuff. I'm like, I don't know anything about anime. It's like, you want me to give you some pointers so you can talk about anime with her? I was like, I won't remember.
No, yeah, we don't need to talk about anime. It's fine.
What do you think is keeping, like, I know you're new to this, but like, what would you say is the main thing keeping you from going from the artist you are now to like blowing up and being mainstream?
Well, finding the people that will stay consistent, and how do I say this without sounding like I'm attacking anyone, but most
You're good. However you answer.
Okay, I would say that it's been hard to find producers, that actually keep their word.
Yeah.
Like, again, I'm not going to say names, so it's fine. But I feel like if they understood that it's a recurring income for them and also keeps my momentum going, that would be helpful. But I found people finally to work with. But my biggest issue throughout the last year, to be honest, was to find more people to work with locally, especially.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have to keep traveling to California or to other places. So, I keep hitting this.
You're fine.
So, yeah, so I would say just people keeping up with their words a little bit more and delivering in their end.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times as artists, we deliver in our end and we'll just keep waiting for the files. And
waiting for them to finish
it sucks. It really sucks. It's disrespectful when they don't know your plan and your whole mapping and timeline. And I get that people have lives, but that has been kind of an issue.
Yeah, you do your job. They're supposed to do theirs.
It's a paid service, you know, so I don't understand that. So usually I just move on.
Who would you say your target audience is?
My target audience, anyone that wants to use music to heal themselves.
Yeah.
Or to use music to like feel like they're not alone. That's how I got into music. Oh my god. The very first time I paid attention to lyrics, because I've always listened to more stuff in English than Portuguese.
Oh really?
I just feel like I'm from the emo generation, unfortunately. And I was part of it, so when I was
were emo?
Oh my god, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have photos, I'll show you later. But when I heard like Simple Plan, they had a song that it was Welcome to My Life.
Yeah.
That song has such powerful lyrics, and I know it's cheesy, everybody knows the lyrics, but it's so powerful. So I started paying attention to more artists that were creating meaningful songs.
So I have a question that I was curious about, because you were talking about mental health and everything. Is there days that you don't feel up to doing what you're supposed to be doing with your music or anything, and you still power through?
Yeah, it's part of life. So I feel like... Wait, let me finish the previous question, then I'll do this one. But yeah, so anyone that wants to... that likes meaningful lyrics and just want to heal through music, or listen to some cool stuff, because they have some songs that are not as serious, you know?
Yeah.
But I just want to have fun, to be honest. And whoever wants to have fun and be a babbling. Okay, what was the other question?
Dang it. I forgot already. Okay, wait. Yeah, your mental health and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. So, it's normal to not feel like it.
Yeah.
But I did a lot of therapy. I still do it. Like, it's just, I do a lot of books that are self-help, self-development. And the number one thing that I've learned is that it's important to rely on discipline.
Yeah.
And not in the feeling like it. And I have this book that I read from Mel Robbins that she always... I will never forget her analogy, because after she pointed that out, I just didn't want to think of myself that way. But she says, the only difference when you're a kid and when you're an adult is that when you're a kid, you're being told what to do.
Yeah.
And you got to do it. And she said, but when you're an adult, you use a lot of excuses and you don't do it. And you don't feel like doing, and you think that's a good excuse to say it. And she basically said, imagine a little whiny kid saying, ugh, I don't feel like it. Ugh, I don't feel like it. And I was like, oh shit, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
So I just do it no matter what, because it's our diligence as adults we are our responsibilities. So it's my responsibility to do things when I don't feel like doing. Even going to the gym, I don't feel like going to the gym every day. But I'll do it because I'll feel better after I do it than if I don't do it.
So, did the gym and everything come together like at the same time, or have you been going to the gym?
I've been working out for a few years.
Okay.
I would say since 2018. But recently, like the last 2-3 years, is when I've been taking more serious, because I used to take breaks. So yeah.
Do you have like gym girls or gym buddies that you go with?
No, I usually go by myself because my schedule's all over the place. So I usually go in the middle of the day.
Middle of the day.
Yeah.
So do you still do the cosmetology?
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you work some days where it's different, and then you have to go to the gym different times, and then fit in the studio too?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is it more like, is driving here, I'm not too familiar with Brazil, but like, is people more crazy when it comes down to driving? Because I've been in the city, I come up here and the driving is crazy. The roads.
Did I look crazy driving when you fall?
Your car is parked a little crooked, but it's okay. No, you were driving fine. I had to keep up with you. It was a little difficult, but no, I'm just not used to it up here. So I was just wondering, like, is it more difficult to drive here than there?
I never drove in Brazil.
Really?
No, because you have to be 18.
You have to be 18 to get your license?
You have to be 18.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I did go there last year, and my dad offered me to drive, and I was like, hell no. Because the streets are narrower.
Yeah.
It's not as organized. I don't know. I think I would have crashed it. That's why I was like, no, thank you. I'm not going to drive. So I would say here's better. But also here what's common is like automatic stuff, and in Brazil it's like stick shift.
Oh really?
More common, just because it's cheaper to get a stick shift.
Do you know how to drive manual?
No.
Oh, then yeah, you would have been screwed there.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, I feel like here would be much easier.
Do you have I'm guessing, but like, do you have more of a female audience or male audience?
It's kind of split.
Really?
Like I checked my Spotify artists a couple days ago, and it was just split. Like, it's slightly more males.
Really?
But yeah, it's like 40-60 with females. That makes me happy.
What do you do to, like, promote your music?
I just promote it on Instagram.
Oh, really?
And then I pitch it to curators. So they add to their playlist. I pitched it to the radio. So that's like part of the work that I do when I say, I'm working on music. Sometimes that doesn't mean like I'm writing and singing.
Yeah.
It just I'm doing the business side. So I'm constantly sending emails and reaching out to people. I've even submitted Make Me Stay, like my last release, in a podcast. Like, you never know who's going to say yes.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm always shooting my shot.
And you're just... So, modeling, that's not... That, like, you're not doing that often?
No.
Did you do that in Utah or, like, California?
No, I did it here. My last gig was about a month ago. It was kind of a weird one, but I loved it.
Why was it weird?
Well, I had to go to STK, is a restaurant in downtown, and they have this water fountain in front of it, and they were having a corporate event, so they hired me to be a welcoming mermaid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was really good, though. It was well paid. I had fun, so I can't complain.
How do you find these things?
They found me. I got offered, because I know some people that work in there, so they're like, I know a model. So it's always by word of mouth. I did, like, a product shot for Amazon. It was like a spice rack.
Like a review on it? Not
even review. You know how they have those little videos how to use the product?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so one of those.
So you're just doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, because I mean I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
So I can't do runway. I can't do anything that is like you require legs and height for that. So I usually try to stay creative with lifestyle.
I thought modeling would have like evolved a little more to not be so critical on like height preferences and stuff. Like nowadays.
It's been better. For sure, but I feel like for runway they still they want a certain criteria,
which is not realistic now. I rarely ever see any girls that are like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, that's true. But I could sound ignorant, but last I checked they had lowered a little bit the criteria, but it's still pretty high. So I don't focus on that unless it's petite. I could do petite.
What's your goals for the rest of this year? Like, when it comes to your music?
For the rest of this year, I would say to finish releasing my singles that I have. I have, like, 2 more dropping. I might do a 3rd bonus one for my birthday. We'll see.
Birthday's coming up?
Yeah, in December.
Oh, me too.
Oh my gosh, when?
December 6th.
Okay, I'm the 15th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll finally be 21.
We're just kind of a lot apart.
Yeah.
Years-wise.
Not that much.
Yeah, not that much, guys.
You look super young, so no matter what you say, no matter what you say,
skip it if anything. Wait, what was I saying? Oh my gosh!
Birthday.
Oh yeah, so my goal for the rest of the year is to just finish my releases and keep working my album for next year, which I'm already working on that. I have like 4 songs that are pretty much done. Just need some final polishing, so I'm gonna go to the studio and work with Tristan.
Oh yeah.
And have him help me out of that, and just keep creating. Ideally, by the end of the year, I should have like 6 to 7 songs for my album.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I did the collab yesterday. Potentially, we'll have a music video in December, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was just thinking us wearing our sunglasses were just so cool, for this
our
episode.
Shades are so bright. No, our futures are so bright. We need to wear shades.
Yes.
Fuck, I messed this up. It's from a regular show.
Yes. So, you said you were kind of nerdy. Like, what do you watch? Regular show? Like, what other shows do you like?
I love regular show, Rick and Morty.
You watched Solar Opposites before?
I definitely watched Solar Opposites. Anime for sure. Lately, my all-time favorite used to be Death Note.
I won't know what you're talking about, but I definitely will continue to listen.
You'll not.
Yeah.
So it used to be Death Note, but there are better animes nowadays, but it's still amongst my favorite ones. But I would say I grew up watching like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Sakura Card Captors, Senseiya,
No clue.
but yeah, like out of my favorite ones that I discovered, like the adult anime with more serious stories, that would be like Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then lately the newer ones, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. Holy shit, Demon Slayer is that dethroned the Death Note.
So if you were gonna get me into watching
Demon
anime, that's what I watch.
Yeah.
What's that like streaming service that you get to watch animes? What's it called? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Everywhere. I like usually sometimes I'll do some through Netflix, some through Hulu. But it's usually, I think it's Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that people use it.
Yeah, my friend has that. He tried to have me watch it. I fell asleep. I don't know. What got you into animated shows?
Oh, I'm a quarter Japanese.
Oh, okay.
So it's part of my culture. So I grew up literally grow up in anime and stuff like that. My mom always, although we are a quarter Japanese, she always tried to keep some traditions to us.
Yeah.
So my siblings, they're a little older than me, but I have a sibling that he's like 12 years older than me.
Oh, damn.
So he served his mission in Japan. So he got me into more anime than like anyone. We were just watching anime at some point. Like we would fight for the computer because it was in Brazil and we would use piracy.
I guess I'm gonna have to check it out. What was it called again?
Demon Slayer. I'll text you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna check on you. You better watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll make sure. I'll watch it with my friend. He'll like it.
Okay, deal.
If you had to say anything to any upcoming artist or someone that wanted to be an artist, what would you put out there? Like words of wisdom from you.
Just do it. Don't compare yourself to others. Believe in yourself. Learn that progress is great, not perfection.
Yes.
And don't be your harshest judge. The world already does that for you. And definitely don't compare yourself to others because it's a coward move in my opinion. Like your voice is going to be way different than someone else's. So is your skill. So if you are going to compare and want to do something for yourself, just make goals for yourself and track your own progress and kind of make a competition of yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. So you stay sane. Oh, and be aware for like people that take advantage of artists that are in the beginning of their careers. They're hungry for music. They're hungry for services that they could charge and not deliver. So just be aware of, what would say, scammers?
Yeah,
right?
scammers.
Yeah, scammers. Okay. We'll use the word scammers.
Since we're at like 20-something minutes, is there anything left you would want to go over or like say to your fans?
Yeah, sure. I was just trying to think. Since I started growing my accounts, I didn't realize how many people have been so supportive to me. I've been having so many people that are in the industry and so many people that are not, that they just reach out to say either that they love my music or they love my voice or that the song spoke to them and they ask genuine questions. So I'm just super grateful that everybody takes their time to do that for me and support me in this, because part of the reason why I keep going is because I have this extra support.
Yeah.
Like I have the discipline, but I also have this extra support and I couldn't do it by myself. So
Plus,
forever grateful for everyone that supports me.
Plus, they kind of now rely on you. You know, they listen to your music, they follow you on these accounts, and like kind of watch your life. So they all kind of rely on you to fulfill what they like about you.
Yeah.
Anything else? I don't know.
Even ask any.
I'm out of questions. Yeah, I don't know. Are you good with this podcast?
Yeah,
Awesome.
because we can always do another one of anything.
Yeah, we'll do another one in 1 year's time when she's touring the world and whatnot.
When I have my album out.
Yeah. Everybody, this is Barbara Romanov. I always think of Marvel, like Natasha Romanoff.
Oh my gosh, yeah, a lot of people tell me that.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's awesome. Everybody, this is LoyalTzzz podcast. Everybody check her out. Show her some love. Go listen to her songs. Be ready for her growth in the future.
Yes.
And yeah, give her some opportunities in modeling.
Yes, even if you want for a music video, dude, like I do it.
And put me in a music video, okay?
And put me in a music video too.
Me too. Peace out.